Yes, sir. Well, we have like, we used to be like potters all over the nation, no matter north or China, north or south or east or west of the nation. It's basically throughout the country. There are potters. There are potters over there making simple living with, making water jars for the local farmers to use to, keep water or keep their food, their wine, liquor. But since after the Cultural Revolution time, most of these potters gets, fade out of the stage. The potters, they used to dig their own clay and make their own pots, no matter it's a wheel turning or if it's a hand building, coil building. They are, no matter how inexpensive their works are, they start losing the market because today you got so many plastic made stuff, you get so many metal made stuff, and you have so many choices that you can buy it easily and cheap enough from any a convenience store in a township or even in a village. So people are now doing very well with living as an individual folk potter, live in the countryside. But still, right now, we're lucky. We found some people, we're working together in Jindazen at our studio located on campus of the Ceramic Institute. And we got some really nice local master potters. They run their own dragon kilns, which is like long, 60 meters long, it's wide, like a dragon kiln, like a wood firing kiln. They make roof tiles, water jars, small jars, and we be able to ask them to come to the studio do demonstrations and work with us to sort of keep that technique not get lost too quick. Yeah. And if you're talking about the potters are digging for their own clay, make their own materials, that will be the potters like this kind of potters live in the countryside and make a very simple living. Yes,
I have a question that's probably more on the cultural side of than the making side, but it has to do with the Mapyeong.
Can you go a little slow, please?
The Mapyeong forms that he just threw, the tall vases that go out, come in with a small lid, small neck. I see these as Chinese forms, but I also see them in a lot of the Korean sort of repertoire of forms. Is there a connection between the two?
From my knowledge, most of the Eastern countries share a similar culture. And, I don't want to be something like a little, but Korean culture was very much related to the Chinese culture. And Korea was a supple nation, or supple, supple kingdom, along with Ming Emperor, Ming Dynasty. After that, it's an independent nation. So today, if you go to Korean museums, it makes no difference if we go to some other, like the Southern China's Person Museum. Similar thing. So included Korea, North Korea, South Korea, right? Japan and China, included Taiwan. It's going to be like a similar culture. Even like Vietnam, similar culture in terms of ceramics. No, I might be wrong in this part, but it's a record. No. Almost, I haven't seen people using kick wheels over there. The old one, just like a men powered, they use the state.
Can people hear me? If I don't go to the mic? Yeah. Will the slab filters form people? And if yes, then are those pieces he's putting in there support pieces?
Yes. That's what exactly it's going. Okay, they're already two pieces together, you already saw that.
What kind of slip was
It's the
that?
same, exactly the same clay body, you just made the slip out the. But
A number of people have asked about the clay body using. It's a formula that Bob Anderson developed. Bob says it's very similar to the Gingin's porcelain. Brian McCarthy is standing back behind me. Brian mixed this clay for us. If you're interested in the clay, talk to Brian. Bob said there's nothing secret about the formula here. And so it'll be up to you and Brian if you want to get clay mixed.
I would suggest that anybody who's interested, start a list and put your name and email address on there, and then you can give that to me, and then we can get in touch with you about the particulars of when we
So-
make this, how much it would be, so.
A question to follow. If we get this clay, will we be able to do like he does?
After 17 years,
Only if you turn 2,000 pounds a day for about 10 years. It'll come right out of your fingertips. When I used to teach, I told my students, you're only good when it flows out of your fingertips. That's when you're good.